Welcome to the Beauty and Business Breakdown with Becca Healey. I'm Becca. I'm an entrepreneur, permanent makeup artist, and owner of Forever Brows and Beauty Studio. My studio is located in Cincinnati, Ohio, and my channel is where I come to talk to other beauty professionals, entrepreneurs, and people who inspire me. We're going to be covering different topics every episode and leaving you with inspiration, insight, and business tips. Please like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Forever Brows and Beauty Studio. Now let's jump right in. Hey everyone, happy Saturday. It's Becca here. I'm getting ready to go live with Samantha Harris from Glitter Me Beauty Bar. She's going to be joining me live in just a few minutes, and we're going to be talking about when to tell a client no.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for joining me.
No problem. How
I'm
are you
loving
today?
those
It's nice and
shades.
sunny.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
loving those shades today. So cute.
Thank you.
Yeah, we finally have some warm
Can
weather.
you hear me? Can you see me okay?
Yeah, I can
Okay,
see you
cool.
really good. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. How are you today?
I'm doing great. I'm really excited the sun's out.
I know. I went for a little walk and running errands. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for taking your time out of your day to join me on my channel.
You're so welcome. Anytime.
Awesome. I was just telling our audience
I don't think
how,
I have a good connection.
yeah, it is breaking up a little bit. But I was just telling our audience about you're just my neighbor, only a few hours away from me.
Yeah, just a few hours. We'll
Yeah,
have to
so
link up and do a drive. Yeah.
yeah, I would love that. So tell us who you are and what you do.
Who I am. Ooh, there we go. Cute
Ooh,
filter.
girl, look at that filter.
So Glitter Me Beauty Bar, I'm Samantha. I am a beauty angel master trainer. I'm a mom, a wife. I own Glitter Me Beauty Bar. And so we do microblading, eyelash extensions, um, body waxing, facials, all that good stuff. And I've been doing that about 5 years now.
Wow,
Yeah,
awesome. So are you a sole entrepreneur or do you have people working under you?
I do. I have, including myself, it is a team of 6 of us. So, yeah.
That's awesome. I'd love to hear that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So it's always fun. It's always fun. A lot going on. You know what I mean? A lot
yeah,
of great
you definitely have,
personalities.
yeah. So how long have you had your business? 5 years, you said?
Yep. 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So in those 5 years, tell us about a time that you've had to tell a client no.
Oh, no, you're kind of breaking up.
So in the 5 years, tell us about a time when you've had to tell a client no.
Oh, my gosh. So I think, it happens sometimes when a client is like a severe tanner and she, really, really tans and she wants microblading. We may have to tell her no. And if you know how to do powder brow is an option. You know what I mean? Or, uh-oh, I think I'm losing you again. Can you
Yeah,
hear me and see me?
yes.
You can see me? Okay. Oh my gosh. Can you hear
Yes.
me okay?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So anyway, like 15 minutes later, when you were asking, like sometimes I tell a client no. So one good example is if she's like a severe tanner and microblading is just going to look really gray on her. It's not going to be really pleasant, it's not going to be a good representation of your work, then I will kind of tell her, no, we need to do a powder brow. If you know how to do powder brow, which is why it's important to know so many different techniques. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah. Have you ever kind of felt like you sometimes, like, oh, I'm not sure, maybe she had thin skin and you're
Yeah.
like, I don't know how this is going to turn out, that's one time that I'll tell the client no.
Mhm.
Another one is if she has previous permanent makeup and
Mhm.
it's like a really, really like, dark, like block. It's not going to look good with microblading. I'll tell her no.
Yeah.
I'll tell her she needs to do a powder brow instead.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, how do you tell them no and still keep them as a client? Like, if you're not able to get them to do powder brows, like, what's another way? Like, how do you still keep them as a client if you have to tell them no?
What I tell them is I'll say, I really want it to be the best option for you. And I
Mhm.
want us to make really good long term skin decisions. And I don't want to do anything that's not going to look good on you or that's not going to be suitable for you. I really want to retain you as a long term client. I want you to
Mhm.
always be happy. And then usually they're like, okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, what advice would you give to somebody who's new in the beauty industry and they're afraid to say no?
You've gotta really just get comfortable with dealing with your client and really explaining to them why. We're not gonna flat out say no. Like, no, I'm not doing that. But we're just gonna politely say, you know what? I really want you to be happy with the end results. And my experience, has told me that if I proceed, this is what could happen. So I really think that we should, explore a different avenue. And they're
Yeah.
usually okay with that. They're usually okay.
Yeah. So, what about like people who have you had to say no to people who have like no showed in the past and then they want to try to rebook?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Clients that have like no showed, I always require them to even do like a deposit, and
Mhm.
don't be afraid to even tell a client they have to pay in full before rescheduling. If you no showed me, I'll still do your service, but you need to pay in full prior to.
Mhm.
And then usually they've got skin in the game and, they'll show up to the appointment. But then there are other times where I may have given you like two chances and you still didn't follow through. Well, I won't service you any
Mhm.
longer. Yeah. And I
Yeah.
know that's
So-
always tough because we want the business, but,
Right.
they're really not that serious anyway. You don't want them as a
Mhm.
client, they're not going to benefit you.
Yeah, they're like a red flag client.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think when you're new, it's hard because people want to like do everybody and they want to make that money, but at the end of the day, it's not worth your sanity.
Oh, it's so true. It's so true. And, experience has just taught me that. And I think when you're new, you maybe will learn those things as experience teaches you it,
Mhm.
but it's not worth it in the long haul.
Yeah. So how has saying no changed your business? How has been being able to say no?
Definitely more confident. Clients kind of know that you're serious, when you say no. So to be honest, I think it gets more clients, because you're building that rapport with clients. They're trusting you. They really believe what you say. So when they go and they tell their girlfriend about their new brow experience, they're going to say, like, she's informative, she's patient, she guided me down the right way. I thought I wanted this done, and she kind of explained why that's not suitable for me. So you got to go to her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how did you learn how to say no? Like, did that just come naturally to you? Did you have to like teach yourself or train yourself?
I think it came natural, but even as an entrepreneur and you want to be taken serious, I always say you got to grow some balls or, let them balls fall. You know what I mean? You got to You gotta just, because it's your business, it's your reputation on the line. You know what I mean? And so you've got to just learn and go with it and trust your gut and feel good about it. And even as an entrepreneur, sometimes, we have to be stern. We have to be stern. So it just kind of came natural for me. It doesn't mean it's natural for anyone else, but you've got to just do it, because it'll drive you crazy. You know what I mean? Like if you're always saying yes to clients, or if you're always just taking clients on days off and no boundaries, you'll drive yourself crazy.
Yeah, that's another good one that you brought up, is saying no when you're not supposed to be scheduled. So
Yeah.
like not taking clients just because you want the money and you're trying to fit it in, and working on Sundays, working on your days off.
Yeah. And I did it. Like,
I did it too, for
yeah,
sure.
full transparency, I did it. And then my family was like like I said earlier, I'm a mom, I'm a wife. They were like, well, Mom, what are you doing? Like, you're never here. And I was like, I know, guys, but I'm building a whole empire here. And they're like, whatever. And then I was getting tired and I was getting sick, and I didn't have really stamina to engage in the things that were important, with my family, because I was pouring my all into my business, which any entrepreneur wants to do, but you got to set boundaries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to know when to say no.
Yeah, you do. You do.
It's important. Yeah. So what are some other things like that you wanted to mention, or advice that you would give to somebody that is struggling with saying no, whether it's about saying no to clients for like services, or their scheduling, or if they're taking clients that have no-showed them before?
You've got to just trust the process. You've got to trust yourself, your gut, the vision you've been given, and the path you're on. That, I always try to excel and do better. So in order to reach that next level of better or even excel, you have to trust yourself and, the path. So if your gut is telling you to tell a client no, or it's time that I need to switch something up in my business to benefit the business or my, health or mental health or, wellness, then you need to trust yourself and do it, and it'll be fine. The universe will take care of you, and you had this vision, and it'll be fine. So you got to just do it. Just like how a lot of us just jumped out there and became entrepreneurs. We just did it. You've got to just trust yourself and, implement changes. And as you grow, you have to just do it.
Yeah. That's great advice, for sure.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't really have any other we kind of went through my questions pretty quickly.
We did.
Yeah.
Well, I would love to do this again, and I thank you for, choosing me to come on, and I would love to do more topics. I actually do something similar with Beauty Pro Prime. I don't know if you've heard of them. If not, go give them a follow on Instagram. But I do different topics a month with them, and we record them, and they're like 10 minutes of really good like tips and tricks for other artists, new artists, or advanced artists. And then they even have like a monthly subscription where you can just get, recordings and tips from like Sheila Bella and Shay Danielle and some other, industry leaders out there. So I would love to keep doing this, going live.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, I would love to have you on again, and we definitely need to get together, have a little meetup.
Yeah. So where exactly are you?
I'm in Cincinnati and Loveland.
Oh my gosh, you're so close. My kids are gonna get back in the car. It's Saturday, and I'm off. Right? How funny.
Yeah.
So we're running around. But oh my gosh, Cincinnati, you're so close. We could totally like go to the aquarium. Do you have kids?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, we could always like meet up, and my mom always likes to go shopping. down in
Yeah.
Cincinnati. And, we could get together and do dinner or do lunch or something like that. I would love to. Just kind of
Yeah, that
network.
would be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go to the Pretty Ambitious Summit?
Yes. I've got to figure out though. I got the hybrid. I think it's hybrid, right?
Yeah. So there is an option to have like people gather together. Like we should gather together for that.
I want to gather together for that too. There's another young lady. Her name is Angel. She's in PRB and she's local to me. She's we're pretty close. And I
Mhm.
think she got her ticket. And I was like, we could like totally get a hotel room together,
Yeah.
and go. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's we can have a little meetup for that. That would be awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
So if anybody wants to find more microblading tips and learning more about microblading besides, what we talked about today, I do have some online courses that are available now. So PRB helped me
Awesome.
develop those.
Awesome.
Yeah. So you
Exciting.
can sign up. People can sign up through the link in my bio, and yeah, Pretty Rich Bosses is a great program that we met through. That's how we met each other.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we're in each other's backyards, and I didn't know about you, you didn't know about me,
Yeah,
and we
didn't
came
know it.
together. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Cool.
great. So thank you so much, Samantha. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy your
Thanks.
day.
You too. And we'll do
Thank
this
you.
again.
That sounds good.
See everybody later. Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate the support. Please like, subscribe, share, and follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Forever Brows and Beauty Studio. And please join us again next time for new guests, new stories, and new inspiration. Thanks so much.